Also, I gave some I oh fucking hell. I had I had explained something to Mekumon that I had only just realized today while having a shower.
So this is a literal shower thought.
Yes. Uh
Do tell.
so in Gundam War or sorry, in After War Gundam X, the first three Gundams that we are introduced before, like in the like opening intro, the cold opening, uh, at first glance may not really seem like anything but three original Gundams. During when my shower thought made me realize the three of them are references to the first three main Gundams of the early Universal Century cartoons. The, gu- the,
Actually, really cool.
the Gundam X is the grandpa, the original. Airmaster is Zeta, and Gundam Leopard is Double Zeta. If only at their base levels, because the Gundam X and Grandpa are a standard all-rounder. Airmaster and Zeta are Transformers, and Double Zeta and Leopard are powerhouse weapons platforms. I thought that was neat.
Getting images for just in case.
Potentially dumb question. Will we be getting visual on this end?
Yes,
That's what I'm trying to do.
No, I think she means the game.
Yes.
We will, as soon as I am done letting everyone know we're live.
Okay.
Here's the Airmaster,
Hello, Ethan.
and here's the Leopard.
You've made me jealous.
Is that Seki?
Yes, it is me.
Okay, so I do not recognize the
Trider?
Authority of this court. Sorry.
That too. But I don't recognize Trider G7.
Ah,
I will tell you what I do recognize though. I see Gridman, Grid Knight. I see Ray Dean the Brave. The R gun for Super Robot Wars Original Generations.
then let's not forget a the Transformer ones, the Legacy and the Age of the
I,
Prime.
s- I saw the Armada Galvatron, and my brain just went.
I see Red 5.
I'm jealous because I see two Macross items in two different pictures, and I really want to go there now.
They're having like a um
They even had the G1 Megatron and Galvatron.
yeah.
They got Super Build Tiger and Dogarn X.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Which
And of all of us, by virtue of distance, I am probably the closest one to visiting this shop, and I have no resources to do so.
Which part of Jersey you're in?
We're live,
The mythical
so
land
careful.
of Middle Jersey.
Oh, right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The mythical land of not on this earth.
Yes, are not appearing in this film.
Damn fucking union protection laws.
Well, I curse the fact that we are live that I cannot give you the actual answer.
You could just put it in the open chat.
Yeah, they can't see the open chat.
I
And
can't
then you
if
can
they're
just
in the
delete-
server.
Then you can
I'll
just
just
delete
DM
your
it
app.
to you.
Or that. I could probably point to you how to get there.
Yes, good. Internet safety.
That's internet secrets. But, yes. The Armored Special Carrier. That's interesting.
Also,
You guys want to hear something funny?
yes, but
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
Yep.
This game is amazing!
Yes, it is.
Alright, you were
YF21.
saying?
You remember the internet safety that was drilled into our heads as kids? Like, you would never tell a stranger on the internet your location, or God forbid, go to meet them and get in their car.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you summon strangers from the internet so that you may get in their cars.
It's almost like someone took
It's Uber.
offense to being told what to do and decided to change society to do the opposite.
They make money off of it.
But the real twist turning point is that governments are very much in favor of tying real world IDs to internet personas. And tech companies are very into having access to your data so they can sell it to people.
Listen. You can have my data, but I want a cut of the money.
Yeah, 75% sounds good.
Product doesn't get to be. It's like, yeah, no, if something's free, you're usually the product.
Well, this product is about to cause a mess.
Yeah, like, if you're making money off of me, I want 75% of the profits.
Good luck enforcing that.
Grab shotgun.
Chick.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, they say there is no universal sound that everyone will understand equally well. Not like that.
He's not wrong.
That sound means hippity hoppity, get off my property.
Hey, Kay,
Oh
welcome
my
to
God.
Texas. Welcome to Texas, folks.
Welcome to the U.S. in general, actually.
So,
Well-
I saw, before we get started, I saw a video recently that made me remember a very important key detail about the United States. The United States is not a nation of purity, pure American. It's a nation of immigrants.
Yeah, no, the only people who could, realistically get away with saying, go back to where you came from are the First Nations folks.
Yep.
I would never take anyone seriously if they say, go back to where you're from. Like, so
You go back to where you're from.
I'm like, so just hop on the train and just go home? Say less.
Go
it's
back.
a nice
Go
little-
back to your country. Sure.
I'm already here.
Yeah, I'm here, thanks.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
here.
here.
Thank you. How about you go back to England?
You paying for it?
You fucking turncoat.
Yeah, I'm not like, I love Ireland to visit, but I don't want to live there. And I've never been to Germany, so I couldn't say.
Listen, if they ever send my ass to Spain, I'm bringing back the Spanish Inquisition. And I'm riding, and I will march.
Are lovely people. The ones I've met and interacted with have been absolutely lovely people. There are some laws there that I just kind of don't want to live under.
I'll march through Central America and then turn Texas into my HQ. Just for the sheer irony of weaponry.
They are at the Women Deserve an Education section of their women's rights movement. From what I can tell.
I mean,
hello, Internet.
and welcome to fucking...
Yes, Batman.
Welcome back to the cave. Holy fuck. Yeah. FBI, if you're listening, I can tell you exactly where Seki lives.
I can also tell where Bear lives.
Fuck.
He is at.
I can tell them where all of y'all live.
And I can tell them where they can stick their bullshit.
I can show you. I'll give you the address to Trump's hotels. One of Trump's hotels, if you want.
I'm not a part of this.
This is
all them.
I could give you the current location of Jeffrey Epstein.
Do it, you coward!
I have my fucking password. I'm about to eat this bitch.
all you need is an iron passport.
You said it, not me.
That's gotta be one of the darkest jokes I've ever made.
Google how much for a freaking...
Yes, Batman.
I am
Batman.
I am irony. I am vengeance. I am Batman.
Yeah, you know what today is. Today's Friday, so yes, Batman.
Translation: this conversation is over. Let's actually start streaming.
You act like we're fucking around for like 3 hours.
I'm sorry, Mekuwan, but I'm reminded
If I didn't step in, you would.
I'm sorry, Mekuwan. I'm just reminded of like a clip I once saw of Alfred Hitchcock saying that he has the cure for insomnia. Or I think it was insomnia. And it was just a gun. And he was playing it so straight.
Honestly, if I may, I'm just going to borrow that joke, add a sprinkle of something else, and twist it around to reference how I felt about that conversation. I have the cure for entertainment. It's that conversation.
Oh, sweet.
Damn. You okay. Fuck.
Megalon getting savage up in this bitch. I'm so proud.
Okay,
This is what happens when a Mekuman has been sleep deprived for the majority of the week, despite his best efforts.
I'm sorry about the insomnia bit. If I had known, I would not have said it.
Yeah, I hope he gets...
Bro, I joke about my own insomnia on the regular. I do not care.
Alright. So,
see, that's the thing. I have had a lifetime to stop caring about the meat suit.
Last time on Batman Arkham Origins,
Last time on Batman,
we started searching for the Riddler's data packs, and as well as taking out his network relays. As of right now, the network relays are all gone. We can go to his hideout right now.
Can I say something before you do so?
Or we could hunt down the rest of the data packets. Yes, Taro.
I'm only going to say it before you go after Riddler.
Well, then let's go after Riddler.
You know what's weird? Is that
You
the
gonna answer me,
Riddler?
Clay?
The Riddler is a scrawny guy, yet he manages to like escape the cops for a very long time.
It's because despite being the Riddler, he is actually pretty fucking smart.
And that's what bothers me the most. He's just an average dude that just wants a mental challenge.
He is not an average dude. He is like
No, like build wise, like his physique wise, he's just an average dude. Like he's not particularly strong.
I'd call him slightly below average in terms of physical strength, but he is way above average in terms of intelligence.
that's a part that really matters when it comes to Riddler.
You know what's weird? Benefit, since we're on talking about which of the rings would he get? I know it can't be the yellow lantern ring, but like honestly, what kind of ring would he get?
What would Riddler get?
Yes.
Considering how stubborn he is, I could see green, but green also tends to have, you know, something akin to background checks, so...
Also, green is more like the police force.
He's got the bind for a green ring. Unfortunately, he will not pass the vibe check.
Correct.
You were saying, Taro?
That's what I was going to say. Hey, Nigma, open up. Where the fuck is my money?
They're just turning Batman into Moon Knight now.
I mean,
Where's my money? Ah!
Cthulhu, you squid-faced bitch!
I am a Silver Surfer. Give me all of your money and ketamine and I'll convince Galactus not to eat your planet.
You figured it out.
Oh, not
I'm
again,
impressed.
Moon Knight. Fuck off.
Mine too. But your achievement signals a level of intellect rarely seen in Gotham. It seems you're quite the riddle.
That was a legit meme I found
Now,
one
don't
night.
get too comfortable. You see, I learned something else tonight.
He's bugging
The
Spider-Man.
dirtiest little secret you can imagine. It puts the rest of my collection to shame. But I'm going to wait to release it, if only because it means I get to watch you squirm as you wonder what on earth it is. I'll be in touch soon.
Looks like he's no longer an imminent threat.
I'm just gonna put this out there. I think
For now,
Bruce
at
would take
least.
one look at Moon Knight and be deeply disturbed because it would be like looking at a funhouse mirror.
And none of it goes to Joker for credit.
Well, considering the mirror is not rigged to explode, yeah.
Jammer on the other side of the door. How the hell am I supposed to...
Wait a minute, turn your camera around again? To the glowing blue screen on the opposite side of the thing you were trying to hack. There. Maybe try hacking that?
Well, I can't, because with the jammer...
That was... Yeah, that goes to show how much I've been paying attention.
If the jammer's active,
Can't
I can't use the hacking device.
Maybe there's something an electric batarang could potentially screw up.
Right, Detective Vision? What's that there with the flashing red light?
That's the jammer.
The thing he's trying to hack.
The jammer's on the other side of the electric hack. It's behind this door, but I can't open the door, and the only way to open it is with this pad that I cannot hack because there is a jammer on the other side of the door.
Yeah, by the way, that is really, really, really fun. Come on.
Guess we have to get the data packets.
Usually they tend to save, like, confronting old Eddie Boy for after you've cleaned up all of his challenges and collectibles.
Yeah.
So is this just a fake out then?
Well, yes and no. He's been dealt with like halfway.
You found his actual hideout, he just kind of locked you out.
Also, we got rid of all the network relays, so he can't spy on the city. We just need to get all the data packets so he can't blackmail the city. Which means we're heading back to Penguin's ship. Which reminds me, he recently showed up in the Wayne Family Adventures comic, and he is a right bastard.
I love that comic.
Where are you in that comic? Because I don't want to spoil anything.
I just started reading.
Alright, I will keep my mouth shut.
Only like 2 or 3 chapters in.
Okay, so you're not going to get to the story arc
Like, I've seen some out of context and out of order stuff on YouTube just because YouTube Shorts.
At this point, YouTube Shorts is basically a free movie.
And Shorts doesn't care if you're trying to stop yourself from being spoiled.
that too.
I'll say this once, Midtown Comics is doing like a 20% off type of deal because they're gonna close for renovation. So right now, this is probably the best time to get the thing I want from the store.
I have neither the money nor the gas to get there.
You don't have to go there by car. You can just take the transit.
Or, you know, ask Seki to get it for you.
There's that too.
I do not do online banking.
Right. God.
So unless he's willing to accept a thank you card with a little gift card inside, I can't do much.
That is the most rich. Family Guy when Peter got mad for Lois's dad for giving him a book. You're rich, you bastard.
Asshole, you're rich and you're just giving me $1? Yes. Why? You married my daughter.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if I was in Peter's shoes, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
That's...
I married a wife. I married someone that destroyed the very fabric of time. We all know that time traveling episode.
Which one?
What was it?
This show sounds wild and I still refuse to watch it.
Good.
No, it was like back in the early days. Basically, he was shown to the past. What would have happened if he? No, he went to the past to have a good time with Brian and Stewie, and he changed the fabric of time. Yeah, I was dating Lois all the time, and so Lois married Quagmire. But apparently that was the best future because they killed, the guy behind the towers attack, and like nothing but good things. And Brian saying, "Please do not marry Lois. The world is at peace." He goes back and destroys the fabric of time because his wife, him being married to her, literally shifted reality.
That reminds me of the South Park COVID specials.
South Park is cooking right now.
Where, in the, during COVID, the boys end up, drifting apart.
Mm-hmm.
And in this timeline, like, everything is terrible for everyone except fucking Cartman. Cartman's happy, he's married, he's Jewish.
Oh, I seen the YouTube. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I saw a review of that episode about Cartman. Like everyone's struggling except for Cartman.
Yes.
And Kyle's just staring at him like mad as fuck because he got shit on for being Jewish and he became Jewish himself.
And then in the good future where everything didn't go to shit, everyone's happy except Cartman, who is now a homeless bum on the street, who's like just sitting across from like the Applebee's, just saying "fuck you, Kyle."
So, am I an awful person for thinking that that's kind of deserved, just for his god-awful attitude?
Actually, you can't be right because in the review, the reason Cartman is a bum is because he found out that he found out the power of time traveling or whatever, and he said he wants his friends to live a good life, so he intentionally switched it as a self-sacrifice.
Yes, but Cartman has still done many horrible things that doesn't warrant his
sacrifice.
That does not warrant his sacrifice.
Which is also true.
He did horrible things. Things that would put any other human being on a special list.
So what I'm hearing is that one good deed does not outweigh a lifetime of selfishness and hate.
Yep.
Yeah, that tracks.
He killed a kid's parents, rounded them up in the chili, fed them to the kid because the kid was A, ginger, and B,
addicted to Cartman. Let's be honest here. I didn't even see that coming. And you know what's funny? You know what made it scarier? Is that Cartman knew that Kyle and Stan informed the kid, and they both look at each other like, what the fuck? How does he know? At that point, I'm like this. Damn, Cartman.
Oh,
you're scary.
You want to know the most fucked up part about this?
Go ahead.
The boy's father was Cartman's father.
Which he did not know until way later.
Yep. And when this information was revealed, he was not appalled at the fact that he killed his father. He was appalled at the fact that he's half ginger.
And there's the punchline.
I do not like
You were saying, Deva?
Honestly, I don't feel like I'm super qualified to comment on this because I know bits and pieces, but I cannot stand South Park, honestly.
To be honest,
I don't think I'm super qualified to comment on it because I don't
I've
watch
watched.
it. I don't want to watch it. The little I have seen has not endeared it to me.
I have watched some South Park. I have played the RPG games, and I mean, there are parts of it that can be fucking hilarious, but there are also parts of it that are just like, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go back?
South Park is that. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I go back to 30 minutes ago when I didn't know this?
The thing with South Park is that a great deal of its humor is derived from taboos and, breaking taboos and pushing boundaries, pushing the envelope. It's shock humor, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And,
And that's only consistently funny for so long until, you push the envelope. It's like, good for you. We are now desensitized and this isn't funny anymore. It's just gross.
and that's valid because it is true. I fell off a South Park a while, ages ago, and the humors they are making right now is obviously reference to actual events, which I know they're going to have a field day with. But I'll be desensitized because, one, I already know what to expect, and two, it wouldn't really be funny for me. Not just desensitized, but like this thing in general. It's just like what you're making is a sacrilegious summary of what happened. It gets old too fast.
The one time I found South Park funny, like after I stopped giving a shit, was the fractured but whole. And no, it wasn't because of the title. I was building my character, and they had. I was working on the weakness part of my character, like my superhero weakness, and the list was a handful of things. It doesn't actually affect anything, but I decided to pick the one thing that I figured was not going to be in the game: crab people. A few missions later, a bunch of crab people took over the fucking AT&T place.
You haven't joined.
Or T-Mobile. And I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding. Really?
Hi, Web.
I picked Hi Web. I picked the one thing I didn't think would be in the game, and then they just snuck it in there. And I'm just like, fucking really?
I managed to get off work early.
Yay.
Awesome.
But you're gonna go to sleep.
Work is overrated.
Yeah, well, I have to do it for this thing called, a place to live and food to eat, so bingo.
Yeah, that is true.
And these expensive hobbies called living.
As with all things, existence requires maintenance.
Web, are you okay? Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you just sound like a little too dead for my liking. I'm like, you better not die or collapse on VC.
Oh, trust me, if that happens, Taro will be the first to panic.
Alright.
Carl will Silva. Oh, Tara will just somehow instantly learn instant transmission and poof over.
Motherfucker will fucking teleport there.
We did establish she's a 6-foot demigod.
This is true.
The plot thickens.
And one who thought it would be a smart idea to take my Kamen Rider belt from me.
I can and I will.
You can and you'll probably die for it.
Yeah, I have never stopped wearing Catastrums since that day.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I am prepped for you eventually showing up.
Welcome to the madness, Seki.
Like, have you Batman levels of prepped or Superman levels of prepped?
I have converted physical items into pure imagination energy so they only exist in my brain prepped.
I don't think that answers my question.
I think that's what it does.
The kind of prep that Batman's fans think he makes. The ones who basically praise him like he is the Bat God. In other words, exaggerated stereotype Batman.
Bat anti-thing spray.
I got that.
So you
Right
have
next to-
you have Mekomon anti-Taro spray? Is that what that is?
Not that exact type, but I do
Taro
have various...
Taro-seeking missiles?
Right next to the shark repellent.
You say anti-Tara spray, and I just like, yeah, it's called mace.
I mean, that is one word for it, yeah.
And again, it's right next to the shark repellent. You would be surprised. I had to time travel to the 60s for that.
Note to self: bring goggles and mask.
Oh, I'm prepped for that.
He's prepped
sorry,
for
I
your
heard
prep
bring goggles
in case you come over there.
Bring goggles and mask.
Mask from Lower Decks?
What?
Yeah, there's
Star Trek joke.
an Orion engineer, security officer in Lower Decks, and his name is Mask.
Mesk or mask?
Mesk. M-E-S-K.
Oh, I'm saying M-A-S-K.
Oh, Mask.
Good luck getting past the tasers.
I will let you get
And the landmines.
seats. I'll let
Hey,
you
yo,
get
wait a
front row
minute.
seats.
Hey, yo, wait a minute! I love the landmines.
Tasers are one thing, Mekomon. Tasers are one thing. But landmines, wait!
Landmines, flamethrowers, a laser grid.
Listen, when you have...
And the one troll that lives underground in the neighborhood. I'm gonna miss him when we move.
Listen,
It's a very
when you
pleasant
gotta
conversationalist.
You gotta protect your favorite item. You're gonna do whatever you want.
Plus, if all else fails, I have an instant recall system implanted in the driver.
He has a
If
backup
it
plan
is
all the
somehow
time.
successfully stolen from me, it just teleports back to me.
It's like the Keyblade.
What? Okay.
You just
okay,
gotta reach out your hand out.
Oh, sorry, Sticky, sorry.
Taro was not ready for this level of fuck around and find out.
If the item's just gonna go back to you anyway!
Because there are people who try to take other things that do not have that system. The recall system is new.
Allow me to explain something. He may be a Digimon, but he's an American Digimon. It ain't no kill like overkill.
I mean, we do have...
I have to deal with regular machine Dramon attacks.
And we got the gun, we got the cowboy one. And a gun barrel one. There's a lot of gun-based Digimon. Not hurting about it. I support it.
Okay. It's only fair that I say this now that you bring out landmines, Mako. It's only fair. Yeah, I'll just call American Wisdom. He'll help me.
I mean, I kind of want to call up Ukraine Paladin and an Irish monk as well.
Good luck getting past Florida Warlock.
He owes me a favor. It'll be fine.
I don't want to know how you ended up in a situation where the Florida Warlock owes you a favor.
It's best not to
To be
ask
fair,
how.
I don't even remember
Good
either.
use of survival instincts, Bear. You get a gold star.
To be fair, I don't remember either. I deleted that memory for self-preservation reasons.
Yeah, no, you asked me to tell you, and I told you. Telling you didn't want to know. And guess what? You didn't want to know.
What the heck is this conversation turned into?
Also,
A much-
6
Yes,
favors.
Batman.
A much better version of the chaos that we were having earlier.
Also, it's you started it, Taro, so you rewind yourself.
Well, I mean, technically, he didn't really start anything this time.
No, I just brought up a thing from a few streams ago because one does not threaten to take my stuff and get away with it. I have actually dealt with people in my life stealing shit from.
Thought the door was electrified, and then I realized, wait, no, it's not, because I've been through here before.
But Micklin, to be fair, we also had the conversation. I have my rider, aka Gotchard, meaning I'll leave your rider, aka Zetz, alone.
And yet, when I brought up the fact that you threatened to steal my driver before, you followed up with a variation of, and I will get it someday.
As a joke!
You know, I was in Japan. You could have just asked for the bill. I would have gotten it at the store.
Again, and how would I have paid you?
Again, I was getting everyone one of something.
Honestly,
he was getting gifts for everyone.
and I used my one-time travel trip, damn it.
You still have it. I just need to find a way to get over there again.
Well, now you know what to find for... Now you know what to find for me if and when you find your way back there. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Be sure to remind me when I tell you I go over there. It's gonna be a while.
Make sure to tell me ahead of time that you're going.
That is also true.
Because if it's anything like last time, I likely won't see those messages until after you return.
That is true. I tried to be on Discord while I was in Japan, but I was like, yeah, all of you motherfuckers are asleep. And I'm in the future. Literally, y'all in the past, I'm in the future. I'm like, it's Friday. What do you mean it's Saturday morning? Fuck off. I'm tired. Welcome to Friday night, Saturday morning, man.
Welcome to Friday Night Fisticuffs. What do you mean Saturday morning,
Back down.
No, I'm trying to remember the name of the show that the Super Best Friends did.
I was just going for the alliteration.
It's Friday night fisticuffs and then Saturday morning something.
Mimosas.
But yeah. You see, what's funny is that the store clerk was asking about if my friend, aka Bear, was watching the new Carmen show, the guy with the red and green. I was like, I'm not sure, but they had limited edition shirt and a basic figurine. I was like, I already got enough as it is.
Oh, see you, Webb.
Bye, Webb.
You
You were saying, Seki?
Yeah, I was like, I already got enough as it is, and these bills are relatively cheap compared to the U.S. prices. I'm trying. Listen, apparently if I had my passport on me, they would have given me a little bit of a discount. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, I'm not carrying that on me. It's too important, and I need it to get back.
I was just saying, though, Bear, though I don't recall how this happened, it's actually 6 favors.
You have to make favors.
That's a lot of favors.
Or
I can disappear anyone I want to, but I am not that kind of Mekumon.
Saturday morning scrub lords. That's what it was. It was Friday night fisticuffs and Saturday morning scrub lords. Fisticuffs is when they played good or decent fighting games. Scrub Lords is when they played the worst of the fucking worst. Or games that were just so outlandish that it defied everything.
For some reason, you put out that description, and my brain cuts to the angry video game nerd just looking at the screen for his Double Dragon review. Bimmy and Jimmy?
oh my god,
Bimmy and Jammy!
you remind me of the face he was making when it said Christopher B.
So, fun
And
fact, in Double Dragon Neon, I believe, Bimmy and Jammy are 2 clones of Billy and Jimmy that you have to fight as bosses. In Double Dragon Gaiden, Bimmy Lee is the DBZ fusion, or DBZ style fusion, of Jimmy and Billy.
You're just playing clones.
So I got everything in, at least I think I got everything that was in the ship. Now to go to the industrial district and go terrify some criminals.
Just like the American mind.
You know, for all of his faults, his narcissism and everything, is it weird that I think the Riddler would be an amazing Dungeons and Dragons DM?
No, he would actually be the best.
No, he's got the mind for it.
He literally creates these traps just to mess with Batman, just to fight him on intelligence.
That's really him.
He would be a really good dungeon master. He's extremely creative with the traps. In the Arkham game, he's really clever.
I think you're in the wrong spot now. Wait,
I'm probably want to just buy all the Arkham games and play them in order.
That's kind of what we're doing here.
maybe we could get help.
Yeah, but it would never get done because I'm a lazy gamer. And we're like, be too busy exploring.
I've only recently finished the Return to Arkham Asylum game. And I haven't even done everything. I just finished the main plot and decided, no thanks, I don't need to go back for the Riddler stuff.
Oh, in that case, you're gonna hate one of the Arkham games. They said to get the true ending, you have to do everything. You have to do everything.
Like, I don't mind doing the Riddler stuff when the game is open world, but as open as Arkham Asylum is, it feels a little too restrictive to me. By the point I finished the game, I was damn near exhausted with it.
I'm okay.
Alright. You've lost the 6-foot.
My board is lit up. If you don't have an assignment, please report in.
Our party strength will not be enough to take on that next boss.
Actually, before I do go, when Makelin mentioned the tasers, it reminded me of something. So, you all know what a shock ball is, yeah?
I want to say I do, but now that the way you ask makes me not so sure.
Basically you turn it on and it shocks you.
Little Tesla orb thing?
Yeah.
You touch it, your hair stands on end?
Yep.
Touch it and you get a jolt of electricity going through your hand.
Oh, he's talking to different.
Oh. Well, basically, I picked one up in like my left hand, and I shit you not, I did not feel a thing.
Yeah, it's
Was it
extremely.
Was it even on?
Oh no, it was on.
Collect dirt on your gang. So
Are
where
you
is
sure
it?
you pick up the Orb of Confusion instead?
No, legitimately.
You won't be
Gave it
walking
to
anywhere, ever.
another person.
Okay, tough guy. You win.
Literally right after the first
I'll tell you what you want to
shot,
know.
and they couldn't handle it. They legit dropped the thing the second it went off.
It's sort of like what moved me in electric acupuncture. I told her, did you turn it off? Because I don't feel anything. It's like, no, it's on. How come I can't feel anything? And I'm like, so raise it up. More. Okay, that's good. And apparently, it has to be really strong for it to work on me, and I find it a little concerning.
I mean, your flesh is a little more resistant to electricity, I think.
I think I just have too much muscle in my calves.
Could be you don't drink enough water.
Well, no, I think plenty of water.
Legitimately, I had to pinch the thing in my fingers to actually feel anything. And even then, it wasn't much compared to what others were saying.
Ah, the human body is so interesting.
Now, if I put it in my right hand, yeah, I can definitely feel it. The left hand, however, apparently not.
You didn't happen to get it chainsawed off and reattached in Louisiana, did you? It's a Resident Evil joke.
I know what you were talking about, and I was trying to think of a response that fit the fee.
But yeah, checks out. Although
I know. No Megamon. I did not be groovy with it. That was a Evil Dead joke. Anyway, bye.
Yeah. Genuinely though, when we get to 7, that's gonna be a fun time.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the family, son. I do not consent to the surprise adoption.
And
I would say yes if you have cable. The fuck is cable? I'm out.
The one segment of the game I don't see us enjoying is the greenhouse.
Oh yeah.
No more bugs. No more bugs.
The
I'm
bugs
guessing
are
everyone.
back.
I've seen people hate bugs.
It's not the bugs themselves that are squeaking me out. It's the family member who spawns them that does. Each member of the Baker family is designed around a specific type of horror, and that one was body horror. Bars, I'll say with that.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
First one you deal with, Jack Baker, straight up slasher villain, quips and all, so he's fun.
Yep. And the third one that you deal with,
The son, Lucas.
that's more like Jigsaw. With traps and shit.
The controller had fallen to the floor.
And Bear has stared at the floor.
But yeah, like in the Jack Baker slasher villain segment, like there is a like, I'm not going to call this a spoiler so much as a teaser for what's to come. There is a boss fight that is a lot of fun, but kind of nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
And it has one of a handful of Evil Dead references scattered throughout the game.
I legit want to go back to Japan again because the entire city was quiet as fuck.
Where in Japan was it?
So specifically, I was in Tokyo. The ward is called Akasa. But I went to the Shibuya crossing. And even though it was crowded, it wasn't like a lot of noise.
Huh.
Japan is extremely quiet. Nah, I gotta go to Akihabara again. No, but hopefully this time I'll try and get my ass to Odaiba. Because that's where the Digimon Adventure moved out to. I picked the perfect spot because I was not far from Disneyland or Universal Studios. I was like, holy shit. Nice. What kind of fucking advertisement was that on Bear Stream? Oh shit, that's right. They did took out the Carmen Rider stuff in Kino. Shit. I could have bought all the belts they had too.
So, more connected to the Batman note here.
Oh, damn it.
I'll
be right back. I forgot something.
The drink?
I relatively recently wound up with a channel that was new to me called MeTV Tunes. Let's hope that doesn't help people identify where I exist. It's basically like early 90s Cartoon Network all over again, which I am very much appreciative for. With all the classic cartoons and everything. And every single day, and this is where it connects to Batman, they play episodes of Super Friends of all things.
Of all things.
Because it was Hanna-Barbera.
Before they got rebranded as Cartoon Network.
Like the Hanna-Barbera Animation Studio. Yeah.
Available units calling
I flipped on the TV just to test it, and yeah, it's on right now. That's funny. I did not expect to see Aquaman using eels as skis today, but okay.
They wouldn't even make very good skis. They are too wiggly.
It was like he had them both on leashes and one attached to each foot, and he was just riding. We all know that's not how it actually works. But I think it's just a case of somehow Hanna-Barbera's stiff animation is canon to how the physics of this universe works. That's the only, admittedly joking way I can rationalize that something that stupid. Some other shows that come on relatively rarely are Inspector Gadget on Saturdays. That's fun. Saturday nights, the animated Star Trek series, the original cartoon.
Nice.
Late at night, they play The Mask, the animated series. And every weekday at 7 a.m., The Real Ghostbusters. It is legit the only reason I have to wake up early in the morning at this moment in time.
Valid. We all miss getting up in the morning to watch cartoon.
Especially The Real Ghostbusters, like, they were actually trying with the animation for that one. It is detailed, it's relatively smooth. The voice cast is great. I tolerate Slimer's existence because the rest of the show is really good. I first discovered the show on the schedule, yeah, like, it was their Christmas special where they accidentally busted the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future after entering a time warp, so they saved Scrooge. In turn, accidentally creating a timeline where nobody celebrates Christmas anymore. So they had to re-enter the time warp and effectively impersonate the ghosts while one of them was trying to get the ghosts out of the containment unit.
Well, yeah. A Christmas Carol is part of the reason why Christmas is a, family holiday today.
That's why I
Especially in
appreciate
America.
the writing.
Because at the time it was published, they were trying to, ban Christmas. There was actually holiday writing where they went and decorated a government building for Christmas. It's hilarious.
So, like, if that is factoring into the way they wrote that episode, then this show was even smarter written than I thought.
It was pretty well written. But yeah, no, America, in America at least, originally Christmas was seen as a stuffy English holiday, and it was considered weird or at least a little goofy to celebrate a birthday with that much pomp and circumstance, especially Jesus' birthday. So the modern interpretation of Christmas is very much thanks to A Christmas Carol.
Hi, Sarah.
I want to see the baby.
Alright, give me a sec.
Good thing he literally just finished that fight when the request popped up.
Yeah. There's the baby.
All I'm seeing is the pause menu.
That's because I can't bring up the webcam while
Might want to bring up the stream on YouTube.
I can't bring up the webcam on Discord when I'm streaming because it's currently it's currently being used.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Do. No, I missed the baby. There she is.
There she is.
There's the baby.
There's the baby. I look like that one meme of the guys just going, "Oh!"
Another show that I was genuinely not expecting on the lineup, and this is the last one before I get fully back into Batman mode. I did not expect Tasmania.
That just brought back that reactivated memories.
Tasmanian Devil. And there is a place in real world called Tasmania.
Yeah, this show was a spin-off centered around the Tasmanian Devil living with a recently created family for him. Parents, sister, an additional supporting cast. Like, if they were gonna bring on any other cartoons from that specific era, I was half expecting Tiny Toons or Animaniacs, not Tasmania.
To collect information. Where is it?
Take it easy, man. Take it easy. I ain't got no reason to hold out on you.
At least it wasn't
And Nick ain't paid me yet. I'll show you.
Smart
Pinky
move.
and the Brain and Elmira.
Yeah, Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain. A short-lived sequel series, if you want to call it that, spin-off, that even its own creators didn't want.
Yeah, the studio wanted it.
Which,
And then it came out, and the studio was like, "Why did you make this? This is terrible." Motherfucker.
You asked us to. They even included how they really felt about it in the intro song, which I thought was just the icing on the cake. Now Pinky and the Brain explore their new domain. It's what the network wants. Why bother to complain? And it's like, this show is precisely what the Pinky and the Brain and Larry episode was making jokes about and trying to convey. Don't do this. It looks like it backfired.
Hey, changing the dynamic that we already know works must be a good idea. No, it's not.
The network also had this bizarre, like, idea in their heads that Elmira was a popular character. I don't recall anybody from like, when I was that young who at all liked Elmira.
Yeah. I don't think anyone liked Elmira at all.
It's just like, as I grew up, I grew to appreciate her on a character concept level. She is basically the reverse of Elmer Fudd, to the point where their names are like, her name is literally just Fudd backwards. Elmira Duff. Elmer Fudd.
My God.
What?
It appears I've blown Bear's mind.
Yes! I was wondering why there wasn't like a Elmer Fudd equivalent in Tiny Toons. Turns out there was. It was just reversed.
It was quite literally the opposite.
It was shattered glass.
Like, Elmer hunts animals for the sport of it. Elmira just smothers animals in affection, unintentionally hurting them.
Yeah, she actually succeeds in hurting them. He never does. Despite his efforts to do so.
Gotcha now.
Unless you're Daffy.
I feel like Daffy doesn't count. Because he only gets hurt if it's fun.
And even then, he shakes it off pretty quick.
Attention all units, we need everyone on assignment.
Slapstick's only funny because of his fast pace. And lack of, readily apparent damage.
The only time I have ever found Boomerang Pain funny is, once again, a Family Guy joke. Where Peter is running home.
Peter.
He's running home. He trips, hits his knee, and just goes, "Oh, oh!" Just repeatedly.
You know what's
I'm
worse?
aware of this joke, and in my own personal opinion, it only just barely outlives its welcome.
What's funny? Someone made a meme of that, but with Goku. And he said this. Mr. God.
What are we doing?
Yo!
Further. I'm not here like.
How did I fucking know they were gonna be?
I'm right here like, how much patience did you have to make this without gasping for air? Because my bitch ass would not be would not do that. Seriously, it would never get done.
If we want to talk characters where on Tiny Toons where we, at the very least, I didn't understand the counterpart, Montana Max. I didn't realize he was supposed to be the Yosemite Sam counterpart. Because he's short and he's loud.
Also, Yosemite Sam, Montana Max.
I was not a very bright child at the ripe old age of, what, 6?
And this, children, is what we call self-control.
As of then.
I've gone on record multiple times going, hey, I would, if I could go back in time and meet my past self, I would physically beat the sense back into me. That's why it's good that I never, ever, ever go anywhere near where I am when I time travel.
You wasn't supposed
Yeah, that could end up messy.
Not real.
You have information
All
you
it takes is
collected from
one
Nigma.
bad
Where is
day
it?
before I start time traveling, and I might throw my past self into the street in front of a truck. One bad day away from a paradox. It's why I tend to avoid my past self when I time travel.
If I could travel back in time, I would meet my mom and tell her, like, at the time that I would be there, I would tell her, okay, all the purpose are in my system. I would tell her not to sell not to get rid of the Mega Man toys. Wait a few years, and then sell them. You'll get gangbusters. Especially the Bomb Man figure.
The one thing I would probably tell my own past self, if I could restrain myself from getting violent, is, hey, you see that sandy pit where the above-ground pool used to be in your grandparents' backyard? Don't play with your Bionicle sets there. You're going to lose your Mask of Light, spend 2/3 of your life wondering, what if I never went there and did that? And then eventually just bite the bullet and in your early 30s, purchase another copy of the mask online. Just keep that gold mask on that Toa.
Better yet, just keep the Toa. Just put the Toa somewhere and never touch it.
Like, the Toa himself, I kept reasonably good care of. It was just his mask because I was trying to, like, reenact the beginning of Bionicle Mask of Light with with the toys I had at the time, and silly me. When the mask submerged in the lava, I buried the mask in the sand, and then I lost it. Again, I was not a very bright child. There are much harsher words I could use, but I'm choosing not to use them.
So, if we're operating under Dragon Ball Z time travel rules, I would tell my past self all sorts of stuff, just to help them out.
I would tell myself winning lottery numbers.
I would teach myself the coping mechanisms I use now to avoid getting, overstimmed and melting down. Preferably before I got into high school.
I would tell myself, don't get Concerto. Trust me. Also, the person you have a crush on, it's not worth it.
Now, if I were to go back in time and not do anything that could risk destroying the space-time continuum, I'd just catch the episodes of Cyber Chase as they aired on PBS the first time. I liked that show, even if I wasn't fond of math. It's stupid, but hey, at least it's harmless.
I would go back in time, buy some shit, go back to the future, or the present rather, and then sell that shit.
See, I did consider something like that, and there is one specific thing that stops me from doing that. The level of prep you would need to do in order to prevent a smaller scale paradox.
I'm saying if we're working on DBZ time travel.
Hell, even if. Just to be safe. Exclusively carry bills that were used at that specific time and date.
Oh, yeah.
Do not leave future money in the past.
Who would be dumb enough to do that? Slowly points itself.
So, like it or not, they change the U.S. currency, at least. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for other people, but I know for this country, at least, changes every, year or so, just mildly. Not enough that the average person would notice, but if you compare a 20 from 20 years ago to a 20 from today, they do not look like they're from the same currency at all.
Plus, there's the minor issue of...
If you go back 20 years, they're going to go, what is this, fake money?
Yeah. They'll think it's fake.
It's not going to be legal tender.
That's why if you plan to spend money in the past, make sure you're taking money from that time with you. It'd be safer than trying to steal money from that time to use. For the love of God, don't go Terminator on someone.
Instructions unclear. Robbed a bank in the 80s.
You don't even have to rob a bank in the 80s. You can, you just cobble together something that can, hack an ATM.
No, wait. Instructions unclear. Robbed a bank and told them my name was Jane Austen when they arrested me. You laugh, but she actually did rob a bank.
Wait, am I missing something here? Wasn't she an author?
She was, yes.
Why'd she rob a bank?
She robbed a bank?
Why?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Desperation, probably. Given the typical motivations for turning to crime, it was either some combination of desperation, boredom, and or substance abuse.
Oh, okay, no. Her aunt who is also named Jane, was the one who robbed the bank. Okay.
Oh.
I was about to say.
Hearing that like Stephen King like kidnapped someone or something. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, he was pretty consistently not sober through most of the through all of the 70s and most of the 80s.
That's true.
What's funny is going from cartoons to time travel reminded me of something. Another show that I found on this network that I'm like, wait, that existed? It was called Hysteria.
This does not sound
familiar. And as I'm watching this show, just trying to get a good gauge on it, I realized, this animation looks familiar. This humor is kind of familiar, too. Oh, dear God, it's basically a history show done by the Tiny Toons team.
Huh! Oh shit, we missed a data pack.
Well, we know where it is now.
I found that by accident. I just looked at the tower and was like, wait a minute. Why am I seeing a little bit of green here?
Among the jokes that I found in that snippet of cartoon, there was, each baby New Year is produced on a conveyor belt. Father Time is a scatterbrain.
Well, that's what happens when you get old.
And Montezuma apparently decided to hawk bottled water as some kind of infomercial.
Oh no. I can't see Montezuma's revenge! Don't drink that water!
That was just that one particular episode I caught bits and pieces of. I will say though, in regards to the character designs of that show, I found the one version of Baby New Year that I'm like, but why egg? Why is Baby New Year shaped like an egg?
Why is baby egg?
And why am I irrationally compelled to punt this thing like a football?
I am once again reminded of one of my favorite memes. Ah, yes, egg. The most popular form of child meat. I will take that silence as never say that meme ever again.
I'm just
Right.
processing, man.
What'd you say, Deva?
I said correct.
Ironically enough, I do believe that meme is next to another meme of Kiryu from Yakuza looking at a chicken.
I think as far as the network that had been airing these is concerned, the most recent shows I've seen on its schedule were the 2004 Duck Dodgers cartoon
Classic.
and Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Also classic.
It's just in the case of Duck Dodgers, if you want to watch episodes of that, you're going to be waiting for like 11:30 on a Saturday night. Right before they get to Star Trek. Weeknights at midnight, however, instead of the Star Trek animated series, they play Speed Racer instead.
Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer. Go.
Like, I brought up the TV guide and showed my folks the schedule just to see how many of these shows they recognized, and my mom especially is going, I watched half this stuff as a kid. I think I might have unintentionally made my folks feel older than they are.
I can't wait for the day my non-existent children do that to me.
Well, first you have to sire some children.
Yeah, still working on that part.
To it, I want nieces and nephews to spoil.
As far as I'm concerned, my bloodline ends with me. This curse will be broken one way or the other.
Assuming your sisters don't have kids.
Yeah.
Fair. Like, who knows? Maybe all the curse needed to be satisfied was a Mekuwan sacrifice. We seem to have a habit of having terrible fates, in animation and otherwise, so maybe it's just my turn. That is not a pleasant thought, and I want to walk as far away from that as possible. Help.
Quick, where's a Leomon?
That way.
I've got him in my crosshairs.
Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Shoot it.
Ah, crap, wrong gun.
I was wondering where I put the dumb gun.
I wish the penguin would spread the wealth around a little more.
How am I supposed to get to that?
Is that, at least for the last couple of months, I have been repeatedly surprised by, like, oh, hey, I remember this program from when I was little. Why are they playing it now? They usually don't bother. In this particular case, it was right after that dental surgery in December. I come back home with ice cream, and lo and behold, they're playing Lilo and Stitch the series.
Sandwiches.
There's another one at another tower. I keep missing all the ones at the comm towers. Damn.
The fall place is the compound. I'm back. I just got pretty rough one.
Oh, Mexico.
So, having mentioned the Duck Dodgers 2004 series earlier, there is one fun little fact I want to bring up. I forget which Lego Batman game it was, but in one of the, I think it was Lego Batman 3, but I could be mistaken. One of the unlockable characters was a reference to that animated series. Daffy Duck as the Green Lantern.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely Lego Batman 3.
I need more firepower.
Now, this is tangentially related to DC, but I'm kind of curious, like, what everybody's lantern ring colors would be if we had them.
So, I'm about
Okay, why the hell is mine clear?
I'm about to tell them something, and I am pretty sure this one is more heartwarming.
Is it anything like the one you told a couple days ago?
No, this one just has to do with my anger.
Okay, there's gonna be no shoving religion down throats at all?
Nope, I wasn't trying to do that last time, but...
Well, you were.
Well, I wasn't trying to, I'm sorry. Anyway. So, Deva, you know I had a massive anger management problem back in the day, right?
I don't think I did. Mostly because I think I scared you to the point that you never lashed out at me.
It was more so that you weren't around often enough for me to lose my temper.
You hear Burb talk
Okay,
about it,
that
it's
makes sense.
terrifying.
Yeah. Verb has talked about, like, Verb has experienced it. It, to this day, it still scares the shit out of him. So, I had been resigned to the idea that I would always have these anger management problems. I would always be rageful. I would live in a world of cardboard. And when the talk of lantern rings came around, I had said, you know, I'd probably just be a red lantern. I'd probably get a red ring. And then Sassy, of all people, looked me in the eye and said, no, you be a blue. I just went,
See it.
you know blue means hope, right? He said, yeah. I was floored.
Not a spam call. Like, from the sound of it, yeah, I can hear the surprise.
I was shooketh.
If memory serves, the rings don't just function for, like, people who feel the emotion, but also inspire it, right?
I do believe so, yes.
That the blue ring tracks on multiple levels.
Because Scarecrow can get a yellow ring, but Scooby and Shaggy can also get yellow rings.
Which, just a fun little tangent on that one. In that crossover comic, it was confirmed that Shaggy and Scooby were the most powerful Yellow Lanterns to ever exist.
I'm still upset that we never got Scarecrow becoming a Yellow Lantern ring. He was so close to getting, but they stopped him. I just want to see a one-shot comic of Scarecrow having the Yellow Lantern ring, and just have him face, the Justice Leagues. Like, I would just I just want to see a good time.
So, to return to the initial question of lantern rings for the bear cave, we know bears now.
Blue, as I'm staring at it, going, why aren't you red? Not out of, like, frustration, just out of pure, like, surprise.
Vegas Bear is confused. It somehow managed to avoid hurting itself in its confusion.
It inspired others in its confusion.
So, all in favor of Bro's druid name being Laughing Bear?
Yes.
I support this.
Yeah!
Oh.
Someone needs to put that in quotes. Bear is confused. Or Vegas Bear is confused. It inspired others in its confusion.
On it.
Where is this damn data pack?
For me, I have no idea.
Oh, wait, I thought it's... God. Of course.
Available units calling status. Possible assignment incoming.
There we go. As far as my own ring is concerned, I have never been able to... like, give that kind of answer because it feels like any answer I give is giving myself too much credit.
I would say you basically be the spectrum of all rings.
Yeah, they call those white lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
I could
For how many times I've died, you claim I embody life.
Yeah, and you keep coming. You die, and you keep coming back.
That's the thing with the lantern.
Like,
you keep coming back.
We killed you, but you're coming back.
Time.
Technically speaking, every White Lantern died at least once.
Exactly.
Me?
Oh, you
Why not
died.
take Token? Get a Black Lantern ring too. They're all undead.
Yes, but you're not undead. You're alive. Who came back to life? Therefore, White Lantern ring 4. Make you mine.
Literally the spectrum of everything.
I
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
on some level, I still disagree with that because those guys are hella powerful and I am not fit to wield that kind of power.
Honestly, I think you are.
Which is exactly the kind of attitude we want in charge of that power.
AK, White Lantern.
The best people to have power
Bro keeps proving my point.
are the ones who believe they should not have that power. Because it means that they know not to abuse it.
Also, you guys, very quickly, I'm just gonna drop it in the stream chat, but I am so proud of how far the graphics in this game have come. That's not a flat image, that's 3D rendered.
Is that
Nice.
wow?
Yes, it is.
Wow! Pun not intended. Pun not intended.
Like,
Okay, so I was wrong. It's the data pack's not here. Where?
Are these rings supposed to be heavy, by the way?
Not really.
nah. Sorry, dude.
They actually adjust the size to its user.
Megamon of the digital world, you have been chosen by the White Lantern Corps.
Wait, what?
I am simultaneously honored and horrified.
Alright, where am I? I'm at the industrial district looking for a data pack for extortion file 9. Alright.
I can see Deva having a yellow ring, but I'm also curious to hear what you think about it, Deva.
Can you explain your reason for the yellow ring?
There we go.
I've never been able
You
to
would
pin down
spot-
a ring for myself.
You can be quite intimidating when you want to be, and inspire a lot of fear when you're angry. That is about the only answer I could possibly give that makes coherent sense in my head.
But, you know, fair. I don't think you've ever actually seen me angry.
Probably not.
I have.
Annoyed,
And
yes.
I also don't want to.
Occasionally. I think the only one in this group who's actually seen me mad is
Bear.
Bear, yeah.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Plus, I suppose I could also see green working, but green kind of works for everybody because in order to even use these powers in the first place, you've got to have some measure of, stubbornness.
I'll take yellow. That's not even a flat image, that's 3D rendered.
It does look good.
I need that for my home base immediately. It's Blood Elf themed. I need these.
Well, since you're here in the chat with us, Seki, what do you think? What ring would you have?
I think he's muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
Oh no! Hey, bro, real quick, say nothing if you are cool with me coming to your house and taking your collectibles.
Dude, icon left.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, new collection for me. I would not ask.
Why do I sense a burning glare burrowing into the back of my head? It's the Leomod I shot with a duck gun. Never mind.
So, I did one of those random lantern quizzes to see what lantern ring you are and stuff like that. And according to this one quiz, based on my choices, it says I'm orange, but they can only be one orange. No, this is what the quiz.
Kill him and take his place. Simple.
Yeah, like quiz. Which lantern corpse calls to you? And it says orange. I'm like this.
To my understanding, the orange ring embodies avarice, greed.
But it's weird.
I'm just a little surprised.
No, but it's weird because...
Yeah. So being acquisitive isn't always like about money, specifically. Although a lot of people act like it is.
This says, what makes you happy? I say, I find joy in all things. What makes you angry is bullies. What do you fight for? Because no one else will. Which is, to me, it's like the most neutral... like a positive, because well, no one else will. I have to do it. If you're not going to do it, I'll do it.
So I've just learned that there are 3 other lantern corps. Ultraviolet, which I cannot pin down what the emotion is. What I'm going to call the Gray Lantern Corps, which represents sorrow.
Yo!
And then the Starbreaker Corps.
I think this quiz is plus. I think this quiz is made of someone who doesn't understand Lantern Corps, because I think if it's filled with beautiful and good. Hating bullies is not a bad thing. It's a good thing because you want to stand for justice. Find joy. Where is home to you? Where my things are. Blackest night. I picked Blackest night because I like to see the stars more often than the day. And I picked supportive. And somehow that equals...
That's a pretty even sled with a slight lean towards orange.
Yeah. But just slightly towards orange, and that makes me an orange lantern. I sort of want to do this again. Just to pick one option, just to see what would happen. That is really weird. As I said before, I don't...
There we go. Finally got the lift I needed. You're my data pack.
I'm trying to think, like, how many Lantern Corps has Batman been a part of over the many, many multiverse of comics?
I know he's not part of the Ultraviolet.
Yeah, no, that's definitely he's definitely not part of that one.
Violent Core. According to this reference fandom, their power comes from love and resurrection. Whatever I'm getting from Google. Light of love. Yeah. Batman hasn't loved anyone since Catwoman, and even then, it's dicey. Dicey.
That's not true. He has his family.
Even though but would he really get the
Yes, because it's not just romantic love.
the ring from just based on that?
It's not just romantic love.
No, I said love in general. So
Yeah.
light of love.
So, if he loves his family as much as he does, yeah, he might qualify for a Violet Lantern ring. All right, so Batman has been a Black Lantern, a White Lantern, a Green Lantern. He has been he's been part of the Sinestro Corps twice. First time he had a costume that looked similar to Sinestro's. Second time he had a proper Yellow Lantern outfit.
Honestly, yellow makes more sense.
And he's... Yeah, there's a lot of Green Lantern moments here.
Oh.
A lot of green...
We'll see.
This is 15 times Batman wore a lantern ring, not Batman and family. Because it shows Damian as a Red Lantern. Which, honestly, that makes...
I mean, he is an angry little shit. I'm gonna tell you that.
He's
right
basically a honey badger with 15 pounds of anger issues.
Yeah.
I googled the White Lantern Corps, and apparently Swamp Thing was a White Lantern.
Yep.
Swamp?
Swamp Thing.
I'm not gonna comment.
He's literally a... He is the personification of plant life. He used to be a human until an accident fused him with the swamp that he was studying. And he became the Swamp Thing.
I'm thinking someone else when you said swamp.
Shrek?
No, that's obvious, but Gundam.
Actually, you know what? I want to see Swamp Thing fight Shrek now.
I support that.
I just want to see it turn into a Looney Tunes skit where Swamp Thing keeps kicking Shrek out of the swamp.
Get out of my swamp! Correction. Get out of my swamp.
Potential assignment incoming. Keep this channel open.
And then just
Let me try this.
cut to Shrek being thrown out of Louisiana, like he's DJ Jazzy Jeff in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
All right. I've been looking for another victim here.
Now then, how do I get inside this place again?
We're going to get pounded.
That guy fucking flew.
I look up the witness record to see like their oath, their individual powers, individual members, and I'm just sitting here going, the more I read, the more I'm starting to understand your logic. But at the same time, again, I don't think I'm worthy.
That's why you're worthy.
Is why you're worthy.
Hold the dumb lot! Let's gang up on him!
It's like how Billy Batson explained things in Shazam, maybe. In the modern day, no one's going to live up to your expectations of being worthy. Everyone sucks.
So all I did was change one thing on this quiz, which is from the brightest night to brightest day, and all I got was Blue Lantern, and I'm right here like this. Bro, what the point, bro? I even changed it a couple of times, and all I got was orange.
I got the clothesline takedown that I wanted.
Oh yeah.
Turns out you just have to weaken them a bit before you reel them in and then just take them out.
Okay, yeah. I'm done.
What's that? I got him!
How the hell am I supposed to get in here?
Kill this guy? More the merrier, right?
Yo, I got the clothesline anyway!
Line him up!
That's my favorite move. When you rope them in with the bat claw and then just clothesline.
Using a car door. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. I wasn't even attempting to add to the conversation. Keep going.
It's when Batman grabs someone with the bat claw, reels them in, and then clotheslines them, and then just while they're still in the air, double hands hammer down and just take them out.
I feel like you're describing Mortal Kombat finishers.
This would be a brutality.
Yes, it would. And Scorpion's taking notes.
I just find it amusing that one of the thugs was trying to use a car door as an improvised shield, and I'm just sitting here going, am I the only one who just pictures Batman putting his fist through the window of that car door and that's all it takes?
I do not remember how to get to the steel mill, and it is bothering me. It is bothering me more than it should.
Maybe instead of up, you should be going down.
That's what I'm trying to do.
My board is lit up. If you don't have an assignment, please report in.
The one you want! That's the one you want!
I may have found the entrance. May have.
There's armed thugs over here. There's gotta be something of interest.
Yep, there's the door.
As Batman plays Smell My Fingers with 3 different people.
Hey, does this glove smell like chloroform to you?
Yeah. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't chloroform have the potential to cause brain damage?
If used,
Yes.
if used too much, yes.
I mean, you really shouldn't be chloroforming people in general. It's not safe to use. The dosage is very exact. I'm gonna say less before I incriminate myself.
Oh yes, tell us more about that time you read a book in medical school. Take the cover.
Yes, definitely. Did learn about that in chemistry, actually. No, so in 11th grade, I had a chemistry teacher whose favorite tactic was to disarm us with an alarming science fact and then teach the class while we were still sort of reeling from that. Worked a treat because you paid rapt attention to what the man said and nobody talked.
Damn.
9 times out of 10.
Sounds like this one history teacher we had at the high school I went to. Not giving names on stream, but from what I heard, this dude was quite insane. Like, brought in a legit katana to slice open watermelons for a demonstration.
Oh. Sounds like my kind of teacher.
Yeah, Rapidash had him as a teacher for her last year in school.
I would say something. I'll be all smartness and says, "Teacher, can you do the Omni Slash on him?" Why? Science. I don't like him. I don't really know.
No, it would be even better if his reply was, "I would, but I'm not. But my limit bar isn't full yet."
And I'm like, shit, it's gonna take a while. All right, never mind.
I would, but I'm not fully charged.
Then you go see that one
Yeah.
student look at you like, the fuck, my guy.
So, I am basically passing down a story I heard from Rapidash here because I think it's a fun one. But in that same history class, they were doing a, I believe it was for World War II, a project of some sort. Everybody else is doing, like, poster boards and PowerPoints. Rapidash went the extra mile and built a little scale model of, like, one of the more famous photos, the group of soldiers with the flag.
The Iwo Jima?
Yep.
Raising the flag at Iwo Jima. Nice.
With a bunch of little green army men and a shitload of Crayola model magic. I checked in with that history teacher close to the end of my senior year. At this point, it would have been approximately 4 years since that model was made. He still had it and used it as an example of going the extra mile.
Nice.
Oh, I actually, so in 8th grade, I had a social studies teacher. You know what they call the history before it was history class? Who I made a scale model of a particular fort from England, right? A particular castle. He wanted it so bad, he tried to get the science teacher to trade his electric eels to me for that model.
Yo!
And the best part of it all was, as Rapidash tells me, and the best part of it, from what Rapidash tells me, was that she made the overconfident jock in class jealous with an audible, "Oh man," when everybody saw the model. I suppose everybody has one of those in their life. The overconfident jerk that needs to be taken down a peg.
Yeah.
While I know the guy's name, I'm, for obvious reasons, not using it on stream.
And we are 2 hours and 13 minutes in. Oh boy. How many data packs do we have left? We have 3 in here. I'm gonna very quickly take care of those, and then we will end. Because I want to get back. I want to get back to Resident Evil 9.
I will say this much. I am a little jealous of Rapidash for getting that specific teacher, because knowing he was still there at that school for the 4 years I was there and I got stuck with someone else, it's like, the history teacher you got sounds so, like, energetic and weird. I would have thrived there, and I got stuck here instead. Oh well.
If I remember correctly, my school only had like one history teacher. And he'd been there for quite some time. He was cool though. Focused a lot on World War II and the Civil War.
Yeah, so did mine. I think after her, like, 4 years of going through this particular teacher's classes, I finally, in the later part of senior year, finally managed to escape World War II when we started talking about Vietnam.
How am I supposed to even... Cryptographic sequencer doesn't even... It's not even... Can't even lock onto the thing. What?
Is there maybe an upgrade that increases its range, like in Arkham Asylum?
Yes, I already have it.
And of course, somehow, the remedial history course has the teacher that specifically went out of his way to present his class like a college lecture to train the students for college. That load of good that did me. I never went to college. Community or otherwise.
Does mean you save a lot of headaches.
Yeah. College degrees are honestly only useful in certain fields.
And, well, it's unfortunate.
So glad I wasted my time.
I didn't say all fields, I said certain fields. Like, some
I know.
very much do want a person with a degree doing the job over one who doesn't. Others, it's like, okay, you spent money on this?
Not like that meme where you see that dude with Beanie. I have a bachelor's degree. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me find it.
I have a bachelor's degree. I have crippling debt. So do I.
What? Oh, great.
I don't think we'll be getting that one today.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Guys, Bear's going crazy!
And I just decided to imitate Mandark for no apparent reason.
Yeah, no, I don't know why you did that.
Because I heard the crazy laughter and thought I'd match the energy as best I could.
You know what, that's fair.
Whoa! Fuck. Fuck again. Three fucks.
One more, you get a free Sunday.
And now someone's pregnant. With twins.
I'm getting ice cream.
Damn it!
Maybe walk a little to the right so you're throwing the Batarang in towards the like towards a more spacious quarter.
Yeah, I put in the VC chat. That's the meme. Okay. Oh, prejudice. Okay.
Do I keep hitting?
The red dot every cat tries and fails to hunt.
Bro.
Can't do that on the other side.
It is taking every freaking fiber of restraint I have to not pounce on the laptop screen.
I appreciate your... I appreciate the restraint. Way in there.
Well, that means that the time spent with the remote batarang was not wasted because you saw the way in.
Ah!
We in the business call that reconnaissance.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say rock reconnaissance. But I was like, yeah, no.
Rock reconnaissance! What's the matter with you? That's hilarious.
I don't get the reference.
Sonic the
It's
Hedgehog
in the
1.
Yeah, at the end, he got stuck in mushroom.
Eggman got stuck on a mushroom planet, and he took a stone that happened to look like the agent that worked with him, named Agent Stone, and just made a bunch of rock puns while he was slowly losing his mind.
And he would never get it back if the sequels are to be believed.
Yeah, he was a little nutty after that. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Thank you all for watching. This
With Meikumon.
Seki. I think she's out.
Dark Rebel Demo.
There she is.
More than likely, Chocobo is going to be here to stream.
Triple.
I don't know if I want to stream. I mean, chances are I'm just going to let him, take over as I just lay on my bed and read comics.
Then you might want to tell him tomorrow's a Bioshock day because I will be spending most of tomorrow just trying to recharge. It has been a rough couple of weeks.
Got it. Alright. If you like what we do and want us to keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, be good to each other. We'll see you all on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.
What are you talking about? Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
No, okay, I just came up with a joke. I'm sorry, I have to share with you. Mekomon walks into a kitchen or a cafe or something. Goes, "Hey, I would like a coffee as dark as my soul, dark and bitter as my soul." So then the barista responds, "So that'll be a white mocha latte for you."